What's going on, y'all? What it is. So before I slide on these topics, I do want to address the presidential election, but not in its entirety because I'm just not in the right headspace to talk about it right now. But I said something to this nature on my community feed on yesterday. I've seen all the DMs, the text messages, and all of the emails that I've received as it pertains to wanting to get my point of view on the presidential election. So I'm going to say this right now. I'm not in the headspace to talk about this. I am still angry, and I don't want to approach this particular situation with emotion because I've learned in the past from, incidents that I've been involved in. When I lead with emotion, it's not a good day for anybody. It's not a good day. And I am really emotional right now about the situation. So I don't think it's a good thing for me to even speak on it in its entirety, especially when I'm coming across videos like this.
You know who I feel most sorry for? Are all the bums out there who thought they were going to get reparations. You ain't getting jack shit.
Don't make me have to come for your neck. Give me my stimulus check. Give me my money so I can flex. Give me my stimulus check. Give me my stimulus check, Mr. Trump. Give me my check because you won. Give me my stimulus check.
So, you see why I'm just holding on tight, just chilling, relaxing. I'm not going to say anything right now, but I do want to say to all the women out there, especially my sisters, I'm sorry that we failed you once again. I understand now why some of you act the way you act, and don't let anybody tell you that you're masculine, that you're too forceful, that you're too strong-minded and things of that nature, because you've had to be all of these years. And I understand you. And you can have all these dudes out here calling me a simp, run up on me and watch what simply happens to your ass. But hopefully by tomorrow, I can bring myself to come and talk about how I feel about the presidential election and govern myself accordingly and present what I have to say to you guys with some type of class and decorum. But for right now, let's just move along. All right, so it seems as though that Diddy and his team sent a cease and desist to the author of the fake Kim Porter book, Chris Todd. And some more details have come from it, right? As a result of that. And basically what I'm finding out, and others are finding out, is that Courtney Burgess, the guy that has alleged that he had 8 tapes that featured all of these high profile celebrities and a couple of individuals that were underage, and he also said that he had the original Kim Porter book. He was behind the information that Chris Todd got to put the book together in the first place. Also, Jaguar gives her account and expounds further on what she feels about Kim Porter and who may have had access to the book and things of that nature. So I want you guys to sit tight and check out these couple of clips, and then I'll be back.
Diddy sent a cease and desist to the author of the Kim Porter memoir. I'm sure you guys remember Chris Todd, who revealed himself as the author of Kim's Lost Words that was sold on Amazon. He is releasing the cease and desist that Diddy sent him, and Diddy and his team were even asking for the flash drives that Chris Todd claimed that he got. And Chris Todd just admitted that all of the information that he got for the book Kim's Lost Words came from the witness against Diddy, Courtney Burgess. He writes you on behalf of our client, Sean Combs, concerning the purported Kim Porter memoir that you self-published on September 20th, 2024. Your memoir is riddled with fabrications, lies, and inaccuracies that are obviously calculated to smear Mr. Combs' name and reputation, while at the same time lining your own pockets. When you authorized and published the fake memoir, you knew or had reason to know that it was not truthful, and it was not drafted by Miss Porter. It does not reflect any intention by Miss Porter to spread falsehoods concerning her, Mr. Combs, their family, or any other person. As such, your publication is injurious and unlawful. We hereby demand that the memoir be retracted immediately in no event later than this Friday, September 2024. In addition, we demand that you immediately produce the purported flash drive on which the manuscript was found. together with the full affidavit identifying all persons to whom Miss Porter allegedly entrusted the flash drive with, and detailing how you purportedly came to possess it. If you do not immediately provide us with these materials and retract the cease and desist publication of this fake memoir, we will take such legal action as necessary to enforce our client's rights. Circumstances of your publication of the manuscript of Miss Porter's purported memoir prove that it is fabricated. First, you initially published it under a fake name, and second, even after you came forward as the author of the fake memoir, you provided no forensic evidence to support your false claims that it represents Miss Porter's own words and experiences. Third, Miss Porter's friends and family emphatically denied that Miss Porter had anything to do with the memoir. On July 31st, 2024, Miss Porter's best friend, Ebony, confirmed that Kim Porter did not write a manuscript on which her fake memoir is based. She wrote on Instagram that day, "There is no book, there never was." Several people continue to speak about and spread blatant lies regarding this mystery manuscript as if it was true. People, it's not. Kim would never do such a thing, and there's the honest God truth. God knows the truth, and so does she. After that Instagram post about Miss Porter's drafted manuscript being false, multiple media outlets retracted their stories. Your fake memoir includes multiple statements that satisfy these elements, such as defamatory statements that include but are not limited to the following: the false claim that Mr. Combs was responsible for Miss Porter's passing. The false claim that Mr. Combs told Miss Porter that he was responsible for unaliving Tupac Shakur. The false claim that Mr. Combs was intimate with Albie Shur. Albie Shur has expressly denied, among other things, that he and Mr. Combs were involved together. For avoidance of doubt, all such statements contained in the memoir are entirely false, and your publication of these, among other falsehood, constitutes defamation. For the reasons discussed above, we hereby demand that you immediately retract the fake Kim Porter memoir and provide us with forensic images of the purported flash drive on which the manuscript was found, together with a sworn affidavit identifying all persons to whom Miss Porter allegedly entrusted with the flash drive and detailing how you came to possess it. What really got me is the fact that he named off these three things that he is saying is untrue, but he's not claiming that these tapes are untrue. And Courtney Burgess has said that these tapes include celebrities and 2 to 3 minor celebrities, but he's not stating that this was defamation. The way Diddy worded this, it sounds like he doesn't even know if these tapes could honestly be true. I don't know, but that's what it sounds like to me. So I'd say it's a little bit too late for Diddy to get back these tapes, now knowing that Courtney Burgess had to give over this information to the feds. And Chris Todd even admits that Courtney Burgess got raided, and this is why he had to give up that evidence.
There were two sources. There was a celebrity source that I will not name. And then there was Courtney Burgess. Courtney received, we'll call it the gold, from the celebrity source.
The gold meaning the thumb drive.
All of it. The videos, the tapes, the books, the pictures. There's a lot of other stuff in there.
So Courtney had this the stash. I don't want to call it gold because it seems a little,
Yeah,
but sure,
you.
the gold, the stash, depending how you look at
Yeah.
it. Now these two got summoned. It sounds like he got raided. They went and looked for his stash, took his drives. Does that worry you? Is that part of maybe your hesitancy? How do you now I'm worried too. I have you on. Am I going to get raided?
No,
Does that now
no.
start getting in your head? And do you think others as well? What is your reaction to that?
No. Obviously any authorities could call me on the phone and talk to me. Like there's not, with Courtney is a different animal, and his situation is a lot different than my situation.
Why now is Courtney being revealed as this source?
There's a couple of things that happened. There was a raid, and he was nervous, and I don't blame him. And it was scary, and they confiscated his music equipment.
Because Ariel tried to downplay that. Sorry to interrupt, but Ariel tried to downplay that on News Nation. Oh no, there wasn't a raid. We knew. Are you saying otherwise?
There was a raid.
Y'all, this is crazy. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Diddy was highly paranoid right before Kim passed away. And when he found out that her and Cassie were still secretly talking and meeting, it became a very explosive situation for everyone who knew about it. I hate the fact that she felt so terrified to tell the truth about the man that she had 3 biological children with, that she felt the need to have to be as covert as she was. But I'm grateful that Kim got her truth to people that she trusted. Problem is she didn't know who she could trust and couldn't trust. I have no doubt in my mind that pieces of that memoir have been acquired by the home team, and that bad actors were incorporated so that they could put just enough spin to create reasonable doubt in the jury pool. It's a smart play, because there is no way that these 2 people who really had absolutely nothing to do with anyone involved got this much information directly from Kim Porter. It didn't happen. I'm telling you that now. And every person that they have these salacious stories built around are people that Diddy has issues with. It lined up too good in his favor when you really think about it. And if I were him and I had a team of PR agents, the first thing that I would have done is let's get our hands on a piece of the book, get as much as we can. We'll take as much trash as we can, throw it around it, and put it out there. Now, I'm not saying that that's what these authors did. I'm saying that whatever they got, it was prepackaged for them to earnestly move forward with it as it was real. But I'm telling you, this is orchestrated. This woman, for months and years, was silently trying to get the pieces of her diary out there. So if anything happened to her, people would know the truth. I truly doubt what she wanted everyone to know was all of this weird stuff. But I tell you what it does do. It creates sympathy for the devil, because the way those stories were spun in these narratives, it made everyone seem like they were just as bad as Diddy, right? Whatever tapes he turned over, they already have. They already have. Whatever Kim was able to get and parcel out, she got it from Diddy directly, which means this could be nothing more than clips that were taken from what the FBI has already uncovered, what they already took in. I think that's why they put the gag order, because they just wanted to make sure that he couldn't say anything else.
Working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy?
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. No, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
Did you have a relationship with Trump ever? Because, you know, Trump loved the hip-hop community at one point. Or hip-hop loved him.
He would pop up at events. We respected him as a shrewd businessman. He definitely embodied the hip-hop spirit, but God had different plans for him. God wanted to use him in this moment for change. He wanted to use Trump to expose the level of racism that's been hidden.
All right, so you guys just heard all of that. And so basically, as it pertains to Chris Todd and Courtney Burgess, these 2 despicable human beings, and yeah, I've jumped off the Courtney train right now, okay? Because at first I thought that this brother was working with something as far as the evidence and things like that. He seemed calm, cool, and collect, and he seemed strong. Yeah, I'm seeing that the both of these individuals were in cahoots to profit off of a deceased black woman. Let's just call it for what it is. They weren't trying to get no chump change either. They were trying to capitalize financially up into the millions off of this book if they could have. And it's just so atrocious on so many levels. And now what could potentially happen is the feds are about to call Courtney's bluff, because they are about to expose if these are facts that he presented or if this is falsehoods that he's been promoting for quite some time just to make a buck off of Kim Porter and the whole Diddy situation, right? because we know that there were so many falsehoods within that book. Even Al B. Sure debunked a whole lot of stuff within that, and I'm going to take his word over Courtney Burgess, all right? He was married to Kim Porter at one point in time. He was on the inside, right? And so it's just crazy to me that people will go to these great lengths just to make money off of a very serious situation. But anyway, on yesterday, me and my homeboys, we were having a conversation about whoever got elected, right? And so basically we started talking about, yo, he could potentially pardon Diddy. And the reason why I showed you guys those two clips is because we know that Diddy and Trump are familiar with one another. Damn, I said his name. And so, listen, I think, and I told you guys this once before, I think the reason why Diddy is behind bars is kind of political anyway, but I want you guys to understand this dynamic. Diddy was able to vote for whoever he wanted to be president. He was able to cast a vote. So, if that dude finds out that Diddy definitely voted for him, I can see Diddy getting a pardon next year. But anyway, I'm gonna draw the line here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about everything that was discussed within this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.